Alright then, day 3, is it day 3? I can't remember, of the shack refit. So the old wardrobe is gone. What I wanted to do as well was, in the old shack I had my network switch and all that stuff was in the shack. It used to sit on a shelf about here, and I wanted to move that away from the shack altogether, so it now resides in the main attic of the house. And I spent the last day and a half re-networking the whole house. The whole place is re-networked. You can see that cable coming down there that feeds along to there's a router in there. That's Cat 6 foil twisted pair, and I used just over 150 meters of the stuff. It's outdoor grade cable because a lot of the runs are outside. Previous to this I had just normal regular Cat 5 that was running outside, and it'd been there for the last 5 or 6 years, but I always thought it was okay until when I was taking it out and I seen how all the outer sheath was crumbling in my hands. So I went with this, and the whole place done. So it's just good to have it all away from here. So that's my temporary setup there. The wife has given me permission to hang out down here with her. Not that I've been sitting at it much. I don't think I've sat at the computer since I put it here. She's been using it actually. So there you go. So that's that. So next step now, a bit of decorating going on here. Of course, this cabinet or wardrobe, as it was originally intended, has been here since we came here 15 years ago, and the room has been painted at least 8 or 9 times. So what happened was, at the edges here, all the paint just peeled away like an onion. So I cut it away with a Stanley knife, and I have it all filled. You'll probably need another skim after that. And there's another little bit to do across the top there, but we'll do that again. I have some of the cove in there, so I have to make a duct that comes down here for all the wiring. And lots of work to do yet. I'll tidy this up here. I'll cut these tubes flush with the wall. That's where the open wire feeder comes in. I just had the spacers taken off it for now. So what I done was I put a shelf up in the attic for the switch, and it worked out nice. So I'll give you a quick look at that, and we'll call this video a wrap. Not much to see yet, but I could not get over how long it took me to run all these bloody cables. And not the easiest of stuff to work with either. It's very stiff. But hey ho, there you go. So hang on now, and we'll show you the switch. So there's the switch up here in the attic. Just made a shelf for it. You can see all the cables run down along there. Another one going that way. It just sits there. I have them labelled as well. So that's the cable I used there. Good stuff. Got a good deal on that. I bought that 305 meter box and a bag of 100 plugs for €106 delivered, which I thought was a bloody bargain. Only snag was, when I started, I pulled out maybe 10 or 15 meters. It's one of these self-dispensing boxes, and it jammed, and I had to open it up. There was a knot in the cable, and I hit another one then at around somewhere around 110 meters. But no big deal. I just opened the box and untangled it, and that was fine. So that's pretty much it. So it was a bit awkward getting them into the switch there, but and they're all clipped up here, so there's no downward weight on the plugs. So that's that. So we'll see you again soon when we get a bit further along with this monumental job of rebuilding the shack. So thanks for watching. This is George, EI 7 Kilo Oscar.